Just waiting for everyone to come in. Where is everybody? Is anybody in the room? Hey, I was wondering what was going on. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't see anybody in the room. Okay, so prayers up for Rah Ali. This is a sad situation. Hey, everybody coming in. So Rah Ali was reportedly 5 months pregnant, and I guess she was keeping it away from everybody because I'm assuming that she was high risk. But either way, Rah Ali was rushed to the hospital 4 months pregnant, but the baby didn't make it back home. The baby didn't get to come back home with Rah Ali and her husband. Can y'all hear me? You said they didn't know she was pregnant. Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Yes, that's so sad. That is very sad. Like, no, I see a lot of people saying, bad stuff about her, saying stuff about karma and all this and all that. I mean, I don't know what situation that they're talking about, but I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Is that better? Yeah, I see a lot of people down in the comments saying that it's karma, and I'm like, what are they even talking about? Apparently, Drea Bell. That's what they're saying. Now, this is what the neighborhood talk reported. They said, I need everyone to keep Rah Ali in their prayers. She was rushed to the hospital yesterday morning after going into labor early at only 5 months pregnant. Unfortunately, the baby girl did not make it. This would have been the first child for Rah and her husband. So, right. Glazer says it's an innocent baby. It's not cool to say mean things. Right. That baby has nothing to do with whatever people feel, that she should have some type of karma for. That has nothing. That baby did nothing, has done nothing. Like, that has nothing to do with that baby at all. Yeah, that's very sad. Chocolate Sundays, you saying the Cardi B situation? Um, I mean, either way, like I said, thank you, Sandy. Either way, like I said, however you feel about Raw, that has nothing to do with that baby. Um, it is horrible. It is horrible. Halava Live says, right prayers up. Doc's mom says 5 months is a long, well, long. That was a whole developed baby, right? Because by that time, you're already in your second trimester. And you know for a fact, I don't know about other people, but by the time I was in my second trimester, I was very, very attached to my baby. Hey, Tracy, how you doing? By the time I was 5 months, I was very, very attached to my baby. So then, this your first baby, you're attached to it. You're probably high risk. I don't know how old Rock is, but after 35, they automatically put you in the category of high risk, whether you out dancing every night or you in the bed every night. They still gonna put you as high risk after 35. So I'm just gonna assume she was high risk. So you probably high risk. Um, you're married, your first baby, and I'm assuming the reason that she didn't tell anybody is because she was afraid something like this was gonna happen. Very horrible, Tracy. Very horrible. Um, Kelly says I don't like her, but I know how it is. Lost my first at 4 months. I pray she finds healing during this time. That's right. Madam says I feel so bad. It's a terrible thing. Like I'm not feeling good today, but when I got up, that was the first thing I saw when I got up, and I'm like, oh my goodness. All things Neil says, yes, you have started bonding with the baby. Yeah, you really have started. Now, for about 4 or 5 months, that's when I started feeling movement. So a lot of people, once you start feeling that first kick or that first little twist or something, like it's automatic. You are definitely, attached to your baby. And then as soon as that happens, then you got to be rushed to the hospital. It's terrible. Um. Julia Wicked says, y'all talking about karma, a child lost his life. My prayers are with her and her family. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's however you feel about Rah. I mean, I'm not telling y'all because y'all grown just like I am. But I'm just saying, it's a baby. A baby lost his life. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear it too. High risk is what her doctor and body deems. No, when you're 30, yeah, basically. When you over 35 and you get pregnant, it doesn't matter if you're very healthy and in the gym every day. Doesn't matter. Or if you're overweight like me. Either way, when you're over 35 and you get pregnant, you're automatically in the category of being high risk. You're automatically, thank you, Shael. You're automatically in the category of being high risk. So, then you put in other factors, weight, how you live in your lifestyle, this, that, and this. So, it is what it is as far as in that situation. You say, why get preggo after all that surgery? That's crazy. I mean, you married. You having fun with your husband. You might not have been expecting it, and it came. Or maybe they was expecting it, and they just, But I don't think surgery should keep you from trying to have kids. Yeah, Kendra says, who gets an F if you don't like her? The baby didn't make it. That's traumatic. It is very traumatic. Jennifer Bauer says she better put God first. Tracy says my prayers are with her. She has to have a funeral. My friend has to deliver her. Ooh, wow. That's sad right there. When the baby is gone and you still have to deliver. She needs support at this time, not stupid petty trash comments. You're the only one to pronounce my name correct. A lot of people tell me that. Hey, Jim Marie, how you doing? And I'm glad I got it right, because trust me, I mess up other people's names all the time. Cam says, we love you in Central America. Y'all tickles me when y'all tell me where y'all from. It really tickles me when y'all tell me that. Thank you for watching. Champagne says, praying for her and her hubby, recipe. Excuse me. Champagne says, praying for her and her hubby. Rest in peace, baby girl. Jessica Wade says, my friend is 32 and pregnant with twins, and she is considered high risk and sees regular OB/GYN and a high risk specialist. Right. Once you hit that certain age, a lot of factors come into play. And then if you're a certain weight, even if you underweight, even if you overweight, it's just so much stuff that can it's just so much stuff that can make you go into like a high risk, be considered high risk. Like, you always have to be careful, but y'all know you could be as careful as you want to, but if I don't want to say it in a bad way, but if the Lord ready to have the baby back, I don't know. I don't even want to say it like that, but but Cardi gets to say she's happy another woman baby. Now wait a minute, what you talking about? Now you act like I'm Jesus. I can't pick and choose who have a baby and who don't. Now I'm just telling y'all what's going on. You say you 35 and you pregnant. Yeah, why are we bringing up Cardi? Hey, madam. Madam says says they're turning in from Michigan. Tracy says, talk to you later, Juice. All right, Tracy, we'll talk to you later. Did y'all ever get it straight last night, y'all? I fell asleep. Tara says, I lost mine December 21st. I delivered him, but didn't have the strength to bury him. It's like you died too. Wow. And I'm so sorry about that. Cardi B has nothing to do with this. Exactly. I had to do the needle in the navel at 35. Ooh. What was that about? What did that do, Miss B? The needle in the navel. What happened with that? KK says, yes, I'm overweight and I went through a lot to have my babies. I had my first one at 30 weeks. Did you have, oh, you saying your first child, you had it at 30 weeks. With Gab, I told y'all I had a lot of complications, but due to my weight, it was terrible. LaRue says, no one truly understands the loss of a child until they go through themselves. People are just ignorant. And you're right, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. People, I mean, I don't have hate in my heart for people, but there's some people that I don't like to be around, and I would never want to put that on anybody. That's a terrible thing. Taka says, I lost a set of twins 45 days apart and it still hurts me. I can bet it does. And I am so very sorry about that. Nakika says, hey, Juice from California. How you doing? Madam says, I hope Rah gets the help she needed. JT says, I know I had a devastating loss, 6 months. I almost lost my life. I'm so sorry, y'all. Everybody that has lost a baby, I am definitely very sorry about that. I could not even imagine. So when people tell me stuff like that, I just can only think about how strong that person had to be to come through with that. And even with people who lost kids, that was older than a baby, I just feel so sad about when I hear stuff about that. Miss B, it checks for abnormalities. I decline because it causes placenta inflammation, increases chance. Oh, wow. Ooh. Nala says, if y'all feel bad this happened to Rah Ali, Cardi did make fun of this happening to another woman and then called the baby's name. Lady Princess says, this is too sad. I gotta go. Sierra McWilliams says, so Wendy Williams. What you mean about Wendy Williams? Oh, I forgot to change. I forgot to change the thumbnail. We talked about Whitney Williams yesterday, but I took the live down because I was talking about N and everything. All Things Neil says over 200 people give the hostess some love and thumbs up this live. Thank you, All Things Neil Nelly. Jessica Wade says, I was watching The Young and the Restless and one of the characters says, give me the juice. I immediately thought about you. Thank you, Jessica. Mixtape says, Miss B, you had your baby. I'm still holding mine. Reda Vision says took the baby. DDD Entertainment says the test, amniocentesis test, to test for extra chromosomes and such, and the test can give a false positive. Oh, okay, I got you. Shia says that's so true. Amniocentesis is when they stick a needle in your stomach to take fluids to test it. Oh, wow. Y'all strong, because I Lord have mercy. I about died when they put that little thing on top of Gabby's head when she was still baking. I don't say how y'all did all that, because that about killed me right there. Makia J says, that's how you know Cardi is influential, when people keep bringing her up when she has nothing to do with this. Exactly, not a doggone thing. Not talking about Cardi B, we wishing Rah well-minded. LaQuisha says, keep your head up if baby make another one in due time, love. Right, I hope, if that's what they want. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? I'm so thankful my 6 week old is healthy and safe. That's what I said too. It's just so many people. Just be, you right. Just be thankful, that your baby come out healthy and happy. You lost 3? Oh my goodness. Definitely sorry about that. You said that's only high risk though. Can't Trust the Soul says people need to stay off social media and live their lives. This is so sad. I pray for her health and well being. Right. Mixtape Memoir says DDD, so true. They told me all kinds of stuff. 1,000 tests later, they're telling me he's fine. To God be the glory. That's what I would be. You welcome, LaQuisha. That's what I would be afraid of. The stuff that they're telling me is gonna help. What if it? What if it harms? What if you saying to do the needle and then it happens to my? Then it makes something happen to the baby. I would be so afraid. I would be so afraid. Chelsea Cheyenne says, I have heart failure and had my son last month. I was high risk as F, but we are doing great, and I'm so happy y'all are. Yeah, that heart thing, I wasn't even. The only thing my doctor was really concerned about my weight. She thought I was gonna, develop diabetes, gestational diabetes, and all kinds of stuff. Now I did have something. I can't remember. I don't remember what it was that I had, but they were very cautious with that situation. I don't remember what it was. I definitely don't remember what it was, but they were very cautious about that. But other than that, my weight was a big problem for her. And I told y'all before, if y'all ever watched any of my other lives, I told y'all before, she was just a very cold doctor. But she would always tell me, especially the last few visits, she was like, are you prepared to come home without baby? Like, she just would say that so much to the point where I got to like, this woman really got me thinking I might come back home without a baby. Miss B said that's why we got to be careful. Exactly. Internet says her and her hubby will be in my prayers. We all been there, so let's just thank God for everything, right? I had a miscarriage 3 months ago that hurt me to my core soul, so I can only imagine how she feels, and I'm very sorry about that. Pre-diabetes, yeah, it's just so much. Mackie J says, have you thought about weight loss surgery? Well, I'm on blood thinner, so anything to do with surgery just scares me. So, but I have lost 70 pounds, and I'm pretty sure. Now that was the last time I went to the doctor about 2 or 3 months ago. I'm pretty sure I lost a little bit more since then. No, she wasn't black. No, you say your sister is getting that? Yeah. No, I just anything like that. I am so afraid of, because when you on blood thinners like right now, if I get any little cut, it'll just sit there and bleed and bleed and bleed. So any little thing, I have to be very, very cautious and scared and very cautious about. Robin Green says, I feel for y'all, but keep y'all in my prayers. Mixtape Memorial says, Fran, I'm 34 weeks and going to test my fluids in space twice a week. They say to always do my kid counts to make sure he's cool. Fibroids are vicious to black women. Yeah, I heard about the fibroids. Right, Miss B. No, I'm too scared for that. I'm too scared for that. All things need to say, some people develop toxemia, also called preeclampsia. Right. I cannot remember what it was, y'all. But it was something. I can't even remember what it was. But they was like, you have to do such and such. And I'm like, oh, God, what we got going on now? I'm not skipping y'all, but I'm trying to get to the people that I haven't read yet. Yaya Domo says sending lots of hugs and kisses for her and her husband. Sometimes no words are enough, just hugs and prayers. Exactly. SSS said they tried to say I had diabetes when I was pregnant, but it was ruled out. Yeah, they have to rule everything out. And Lord, they'll stick you 1,000 times. They got to test you 1,000 times. And I was 28, 29, child, young. And, just by me being overweight, I might as well have, by me being overweight and being 28, I might as well have been like 40 or 45 or something like that. So, it puts a strain on your body. It really, really does. You say you've been drinking vinegar and hot water. It keeps your body cleaned out. Yeah. Yeah, I always try to be careful, y'all. I always try to be careful. I'm doing better, getting up, walking a little bit more, before. But I forgot to take my iron pill this weekend. And boy, I tell you, if I forget to take the iron pill once, it will set me back at least a week or two. And I have definitely, I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice yesterday and today, but I definitely ain't been feeling it. Um, you say you lost 30 pounds. I could not believe, and I'm happy you lost 30 pounds. I could not believe that I lost 70 pounds. It just was amazing. Every time I went to the doctor and I was losing more and more weight, it just was amazing. Now, I got a long way to go, a long way. Don't get me wrong, a very long way to go. But that is a very good start. And I know for a fact I've lost more since then. So once you start moving around a little bit more, I'm not eating everything that's on my plate anymore. You just have to start, I don't want to sit here and just be so full I can't hardly move. I want to get up and do stuff now. I want to be able to go walking and move around a little bit more. Now, I can't walk too far now. But, just being able to participate with the family when we go places and stuff, and being able to walk, because before I couldn't do anything. I literally could not walk a couple of feet, and I would just have to stop. And, it's hard to say, but that's embarrassing for your family. That's your family is trying to have fun, and they got to stop every couple of feet with you because you can't keep up with everybody. They're willing to do it because they want you to be there, but Rah Ali lost her baby. Yeah, it does feel good. It does feel good. All things Neil says, my granny believes in a hot water vinegar drink with a splash of lemon and honey. Just stop eating so much, Esther. I just didn't want to. I don't know if it was because I was sick or whatever, but my appetite was not, and it's not as crazy as it was. Now, I still eat. Don't get me wrong, I still eat, but I just don't eat as much as I was before. But and then my CPAP machine. Listen, this CPAP machine is a lifesaver because I have sleep apnea. This CPAP machine is definitely a lifesaver. I put it on at night. It's aggravating. I hate the mask. It definitely aggravates me to death. But when I wake up in the morning, I have so much energy and am so much more able to do more than one thing a day. I'm able to go run my errands. I'm able to go, I got to do the stuff with Gabby, so I'm not even going to count that because that's a given. But I'm able to do the extra stuff after school. I'm able to run my errands. I'm able to walk down because our mailboxes are not in front of our apartments. They're down the road a little bit. I'm able to walk down to the mailbox now without having to stop and bend over. About to have an asthma attack. You know what I'm saying? Autumn Avila says I started at early 260 and lost. Oh, you did good. You lost 100 pounds. You did really good. Tell you the truth, losing weight starts with losing 1 pound. Once you start seeing any kind of results, you might lose 4 pounds. You might lose 8 pounds. You might lose 20 pounds at a time. But once you start seeing those pounds coming off and you don't have your pants are not as tight or your shirts are not as tight, it helps you. It helps you with your confidence and everything. Yeah, if you having bad sleep habits, go to the doctor because I see a lot of people are ending up with these CPAP machines. These things are a lifesaver. They really are. They really, really are. My mom and aunt use the CPAP. Now, they also say they feel better. It really does. Because, okay, so look at it like this. I got a bad heart and I have sleep apnea. So at night, my heart is going like a person who's running a marathon. So if my heart is running like that, and then plus I basically stop breathing at night, those two things together are so dangerous. It's not even funny. Yeah, it is hard to hear about what Rod is going through. Those two things together is very dangerous. So that CPAP, it helps me. It keeps my airways open. So I'm not stopping breathing. If I'm not stopping breathing, then my heart doesn't have to beat 10 times as fast as it wants. So when I wake up in the morning, I have some actual energy. Yeah, if you having sleep problems, that's important. That's very important. If you having sleep problems, go to the doctor and let them know, and let them do that test on you. Let them do that test. Shay says I don't have the CPAP, but I do sleep with oxygen because I have asthma. Right. La Body says poor Rod. Exactly. Shay Nicole, and how you doing, La Body? Shay Nicole says I lost 30 pounds in 2 months by just drinking water and eating no sugary food or snacks, and eat oatmeal for breakfast and spinach salad a day and small portions for dinner. Water, water, water is the key. I buy water. I buy water. I drink it, but I still have a weakness for sodas. Y'all know it's the South, so y'all know how it is. And like I said, I haven't been feeling too good for the last past 2 days, so that's why I'm kind of dragging a little bit, y'all. So forgive me for that. You say you got rid of your son's asthma. Try yoga right before bed to help breathing while sleeping. Water is the key. All right, y'all. It's hey, lie about it. I'm gonna have to get on out of here. I'm gonna have to get on out of here. It's 2 o'clock. I gotta go get fed in a couple of minutes. So basically, like we said, the situation with Ra was allegedly 5 months pregnant, and she had to be rushed to the hospital, but the baby did not make it back home with her and her husband. So that's what they're reporting now. So we'll see what else they have to say a little bit later. If anything changes or anything else happens, then I'll let y'all know about it a little bit later on. If you having a hard time sleeping, go to the doctor, because it plays a lot in with health and everything. You say I got a weakness too, Juice. It's the same kind of setup living in San Francisco, right? Hey, Miss Bizarre, I ain't seen you. I was just thinking about you when La Body came in. Yeah, okay. Well, I got to go, y'all. Like I said, I got to go pick Gabby up, and I will talk to you guys later. And tomorrow, I will get back to the regular videos. I'll get back to the regular videos tomorrow.